The thinking behind why we do this has moved on so much since our last summit a year ago that we needed to get people together to understand how that thinking had evolved and how we could share it and how we could try and get everybody not so much on the same page but in the same book.
As the UK continues to invest in its own infrastructure, how can we, maximise the number of jobs and opportunities for people displaced from the labour market? How can we meet our environmental obligations? It's how we buy and spend £300 billion of public money in the smartest way possible for the benefit of our societies, our people and our planet.
I actually live, eat, breathe, sleep social enterprise and social value, and what I was hoping to achieve today is to spread some of that so that people walk out of here from a very important summit to go out there and start to talk and be the future ambassadors of social value so that we can make it really, really meaningful in our communities, across our public sector and indeed across the whole of the UK.
I think in a sense Interserve is different in that we've recognised social value and we're starting to measure it, we're starting to talk about it. I think many businesses actually do a lot of stuff that is good social value, but they don't necessarily realise it because a lot of it is common sense, it's about a long-term view, it's about relating to the locality in which our people live and work. So in some senses we're ahead of the pack, but in many senses there's a lot of good stuff going on around us.
If we start on the basis that social value is not compulsory, in other words, we have a system that works. What we want social value to do is add value, to be something better than we have at the moment. And that's the challenge we have now, so that when you place a contract, as well as getting whatever you're buying or commissioning, you get something extra. Now, is that something extra valuable, worth having? And I think we're the start of a journey. I suspect in a few years' time the world will look very different.
We've got more than 50 social enterprises in a square mile around Digbeth. And what we've done is we've done a baseline study to try and understand what's happening at the moment, and then we're just in the process of doing another one. We did that a year ago, we're just about to do another one. And what we want to show is that by working together and collaborating, we've got greater impact. So at the moment we know that we've got nearly £1 million worth of value in volunteering in the area, which is phenomenal. We've got £20 million worth of income being generated for the local economy in Birmingham just in that square mile. So that we've picked the environment that we're going to work on, we've picked on employment and skills creation that we're going to work on as a grouping. That creates massive value, that changes people's lives.
Services to the public need to be socially useful. You can't be socially useful if you don't have social values, and you can't have social values if you don't have any values. It's very simple.
The real agenda here is how do we prove that actually social enterprises working together with business can add value to the economy, and that's why I like to see people really wrestling with these issues. And I think that's what happens when you get people together from different backgrounds. They'll have come up against situations that other people perhaps haven't. They'll have shared some good practice. They come out of it. I would like to see them with 3 action points, because that's the kind of person I am. And if they've got 3 action points for the next 3 months and they make it happen, that's a result.